Are we looking at the end of a kinder, gentler Google? Well, if you listen to remarks at a recent Apple town hall meeting by Apple CEO Steve Jobs, you have to believe it. He used a word that we really shouldn't use here on a family-oriented segment. And to check out Google's phone ambitions, we are here at a T-Mobile store on 34th Street. Earlier this year, Google rolled out its Nexus 1 mobile phone, but trust me, this is not the only telephony play this company has. You'll see what I'm talking about right here. This is a prominent retail display, which comes from T-Mobile's highest corporate levels. The OS is on about a half a dozen phones right now, and company officials describe sales in this product as brisk. But that's not the only thing Google has up its telephony sleeve. The company recently rolled out vast new improvements to Google Voice. It's its web-based telephony product. And let me tell you something, this was a non-starter for the company for a long time. It was called Grand Central. It was too complex to use. But they've upgraded the service, provided support for most any phones, and significant discounts on international calling. That alone makes it a compelling product for anybody who even travels overseas just a little bit. It's an exciting idea. Google recently announced a mobile port for its Google Voice product. And take a look at this. If I make a call, I'm going to call my home office. This is going to work over what appears to be the cell phone network, which is services provided by T-Mobile. But take a look. It's using Google Voice to actually broker the call. And if I were willing to tinker around with this device long enough, and there was a Wi-Fi hotspot in here, in other words, data access for this phone, it wouldn't need T-Mobile's mobile network at all. Google is providing phone service with this system, and they're not even a phone company. It's a remarkable turn of events for what was once a search marketing firm. Now, will Google succeed in its telephony ambitions? That's a good, tough, but fair question. Already, the retail sales channel for this device is in doubt. Not going to be for sale here in a T-Mobile store. And what's Google going to do? Pioneer its own retail sales channel to sell a cell phone? I mean, this is a very competitive market. And also, the Google phone, it has not gotten rave reviews, and for very good reason. Check this out. It's an HTC phone. And it's very reminiscent of phones that already exist on the marketplace. It's got some nice features, but this is a very competitive market that Google really has no experience in. So are we really looking at the end of a kinder, gentler Google? I have to say, it's a moot point. What is interesting is Google is an aggressive new competitor in markets that it wouldn't even thought of entering just a year ago. Either way, good or bad, Google, this is not your grandfather's Google. I'm Jonathan Bloom from CNN Money in New York City.